Warning: the following content contains a lot of spoilers. If you don't want to get spoiled, feel free to click off this video and watch a different video of mine. You're free to come back here after you completed the anime. Viewers' discretion is advised. I didn't want to review newly released anime because I want them to have more time, but here I am reviewing an anime that was released last year. Either way, this anime was pretty fun to watch for all the right reasons. Before I get into that, let's get right to the introduction. Ruri no Hoseki, also known as Ruri Rocks, is based on a manga series written by Enjeru Shibuya. As of the time I'm recording this video, there are 7 volumes and an unknown number of chapters since 2019, while the anime series was released in 2025 and lasted only 13 episodes. It was animated by Studio Bind, an animation studio known for animating animes like Onimai and every season of Mushoku Tensei. Alright, let's get right to the plot. We start the anime with a young high school girl named Rui, and Rui loves rocks, gems, and crystals. So one day, she decides to travel to the mountains to search for crystals herself, and she comes across a graduate college student named Nagi. So with Nagi's help, Rui obtains different types of minerals such as quartz and garnets. Nagi would also teach Rui about pegmatites, plate tectonics, and erosion and transports. Due to how Rui learned all that, she gets herself a new rock hammer. Okay, you may be wondering, why is this video so short? I'm sorry, but I have to cut explaining the plot short here. Why am I cutting it short, you may ask? This anime talks too much about science related stuff, and since this is an anime channel and not a science channel, I cannot continue further into explaining the anime's plot since I suck at explaining scientific topics and learning about science. I will say, this anime is still pretty educational for all science nerds out there, and it's a pretty good watch for perfect knowledge. As much as I love talking about the anime's plot in a story way, this anime goes way too overboard with scientific topics, so I will leave it here. One last thing I will mention, if I were to hire a scientist for the day, I will let them talk about the anime's plot for me, even though once again, this is an anime channel, not a science channel. So yeah, let's move on to the animation. I love the animation a lot. It is extremely beautiful and well decorated. There was even a point where it looked realistic in a good way. I think I want to marry the animation. Let's move on to the opening and ending themes. The opening is okay. It's not too exciting or anything. It's just peaceful and that's all. This opening is performed by Rei Yasuda. The ending theme is extremely nice to listen to, and I love the artist's voice a lot. This ending is performed by Hana Hope. Let's move on to the voice acting. This is the 5th anime I have reviewed in this series that doesn't have an English dub. This one makes sense due to how this is an anime that was released last year, so it most likely will get an English dub someday. Anyways, the voice acting is pretty good, I would say. The voice actresses did a really good job at explaining scientific topics. Let's move on to the pacing. I hate to say this, but the pacing wasn't good for me. It was pretty slow paced to the point that the anime would get boring. But all that matters is that I watched it in a happy mood. Time for my final review. Time for my final review on Ruri Rocks. I'm placing Ruri Rocks on Feel Free to Watch It, in between Blue Box and Roshi Did It. Once again, this is a pretty educational anime to learn more info on, but I'm not the person who can explain topics like that, so I apologize once again. Time for my next anime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, it's the first anime I have dropped. I mean, not exactly dropped, but it was the anime I was supposed to review on Christmas week. But I replaced it with Sanda. So I'm finally back to this anime, that I was supposed to originally watch beforehand. And now it's not officially dropped, it's now official. Time for my outro. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. And please follow my socials in the description down below. And since you know what my next anime is going to be, stay tuned for that. Until then, this is Enjeru signing off.